Do you think these guys like being together?
Yes.
Are they talking to each other?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You don't hear them?
Do you hear them? I don't know. I mean, there seems to be something cohesive about this.
Yes.
You think?
Right.
No, it's really remarkable. I mean, I'm just feeling really high energy. I'm
They talk
really
about
good.
parallel lives and grids. It all happens at once. It's probably, and it depends on how you read it and where you're at in terms of what you're experiencing.
In a certain way, everything's happening at the same time.
Are you getting something particular from Shana Ra as you being a caretaker that it's...
Yes, in fact, I had a couple of people, one gal actually got a hold of Kirby, and she wanted to know if we could charge a crystal of hers with Shana Ra. She has a big, huge crystal apparently buried in her backyard, and she wanted to do an equinox ceremony. And so when I spoke with her, I told her that, and Shana Ra was saying that he needed to actually go there.
Shana was telling you that, like
And
psychically.
I don't know how to explain that to you.
Okay, I think
Telepathic,
I think I get what you mean.
Because I wouldn't normally, I think we're more opened up now to actually listening. They've always probably been talking. Anyway, so brought Shana Ra to her home, and we did this equinox ceremony, and it was, we were connecting ley lines.
From different parts of the world.
From
we're
different
connecting
parts of the
ley
world.
lines, yeah.
I really feel that Synergy and Shana Ra are doing very similar work.
Well, I'm
and
going...
the ley lines, the grid system of the Earth, it's a real focal point in the next 2 years for Crystal Skulls.
Well, I'm going to England next week to see the crop circles, so maybe...
I'm going in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But maybe this energy will be used to activate certain formations that the Earth needs, because I really feel like I'm getting charged up here.
You are. It's in your bones.
It is. Well, there's a resonance within the bone structure.
And what you're getting is exactly what happens. People start being around these, and they start getting visions and ideas of what they can do to integrate in their
exactly.
own way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crystal Skulls do certain things pretty consistently. They focus energy, reflect it, amplify it, attune it, transform it, transmit it, and store. So I keep a little list like that, and I think about if it's really true they do that, what could you do with them as a tool of spiritual awareness? So you could say they're very powerful, or natives call them power objects, but to me, they're the most useful as a tool of personal spiritual awareness.
Well, how would you use it as a tool of, what would someone put their hands on it, or...
You don't have to touch them. They put out a field in a laboratory. The field that Synergy puts out is at times 10 or 12 miles one way. I would assume that it's the same with Shana Ra. They don't put the field out all the time, but when they're interacting with Earth energies, it could go out much farther than that. Put them together and they amplify things.
But the skulls, you're saying, sort of have an intelligence that then directs its own movement because they're here to share this with the world.
I think there's several layers to this, and there's probably more that we don't understand. They are multidimensional objects.
Yeah.
There's the quartz itself. There's the potential of information having been downloaded in it. Most natives that I deal with across the world say that they hold the information, the records of 13 different solar systems, hence 13.
Wow.
And I think that they act as a focal point for higher being. And
So there is a higher beings
like a master or
that are connected. I mean, I feel something. I mean, I feel like a buzz. I'm getting a buzz from this.
people talk about misusing the power of the skull, but from what and sure, anything's possible, but there's a certain level that you can't reach in the skull unless you're able to feel a certain vibration of love. And it's like that's their password, that's their protection, and the bad guys can't fake it. You have to have that in your heart. She talked about it going inside of yourself, and my work really revolves around raising one's own vibration. Synergy said to me, the earth does not need healing in the way that you humans understand. It's you humans that need healing.
Exactly.
And there
Right.
won't be peace on earth until there's peace inside of us.
Right. Thank